Hey, what's up, Facebook Live? Thanks for tuning in. Really excited about this. We're gonna have some people joining us pretty soon. But I am so excited about this interview. And today you're gonna be hearing from a three-time multiple seven-figure earner, three-time multiple seven-figure earner in the network marketing industry. And we're going to be dropping some major nuggets on all of you. The camera's over on the left there, Steve. Before I introduce our guest that I get the privilege to interview, first of all, if this is the first time you're watching one of my live videos, do me a favor, drop a 1 in the comment section. I'd love to connect with you. Do me a favor, drop a 1 in the comment section if this is the first time you're watching one of my live videos. So again, I'm really excited about interviewing this guest. Before I introduce you all to my guest, I want to ask for some Facebook Live etiquette. We're not going to be mentioning any companies. We're not going to be mentioning any products. And so I'd like to ask the same from all of our viewers. Please don't mention any companies. If you may recognize my guest, please don't mention any company names. Don't drop any links in the comment section to other companies or products. That's just some etiquette. And us in turn, we're not going to be mentioning any particular company. We're just going to be talking about some major success tips, again, from someone that's been in the network marketing industry for 25 years, has a lot of a wealth of knowledge to share with all of you, and we're going to be giving you some success tips. And I've got some questions, and maybe we'll do some Q&A from the viewers. But first of all, let me introduce, 25 years full-time in the network marketing industry, has been able to go out and effectively evaluate several companies, but hit 3 major grand slams in the industry and become a multiple seven-figure earner, again, 3 times. And so he's got a wealth of knowledge. I want to introduce you to Steve Lee. And before I ask him some questions, Steve, tell us a little bit about, because I know you're living absolutely a life by design today, but I know that you come from humble beginnings. And so if you can just share with our viewers a little bit about your background and your experience in the early days before you were introduced to network marketing.
Aloha, this is Steve Lee from Honolulu, Hawaii. First, James, really appreciate the opportunity. It's a great honor to share some time with the folks on Facebook. And for those of you who know me or don't know me, I'm a very simple person. My background, many of you heard my story. My background is I was born and raised in Asia, came to the US many years ago, came here with no money, no English. That's my true background.
Awesome. So share a little bit, about your, when you first came to the United States. If you don't mind sharing a little bit about your experiences getting introduced to the workforce and some of those early experiences before you got introduced, and then maybe how you were introduced to your first network marketing company.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point, because I want you folks to know that James gave me a very kind, very generous introduction, and I can tell you everything I've done, every one of you can do. No hype, okay? When I first came to the US, my first job, 2 weeks after I landed, was working for Burger King for $3.42 an hour. And I learned my English that way. I worked 2 jobs, Burger King, Waikiki. Nighttime, I go to nighttime to learn my English. And my first introduction to network marketing was to a friend when I was working out at a house bar to invite me to a party. And it turned out to be a presentation event. But I was very inspired, even though I did not appreciate the type of invite. The party turned out to be the actual presentation. But nonetheless, the testimonial from that event from another Asian person that really inspired me. I was thinking, if he can do it, I think I can do it too.
Awesome. And there were some things I forgot to mention at the beginning, everybody, was obviously Steve is a very successful professional in the network marketing industry, but he's also a husband, he's a father, and he's an incredible dancer. You guys got to see him dance. So one of the first questions I've got for Steve, being that he's been in the network marketing industry for 25 years, and again, if you're just joining, first time watching one of my videos, my live videos, please subscribe and drop a number 1 in the comment section. I'd love to connect with you. So one of the first questions I have for Steve is, he's been in the industry for 25 years. How does somebody who is looking at joining a network marketing company, or maybe they have been in network marketing, maybe they've had some success, maybe they haven't had success, or they've never been in network marketing, but they're looking or they're open to taking a look at a new company. What is some advice to the viewers out there on, because you've been able to identify been able to hit 3 grand slams in the network marketing industry. Now obviously there's no guarantees, but as you say, there are indicators. And so can you share some of those tips with the viewers, like what are some indicators and how to go about effectively evaluating a network marketing company that you want to join?
That's actually a really, really good question. Choosing the right company, I always share this, choosing the right company. If you choose the right company, you're already halfway on your success path. You're already halfway there. And during my earlier years in network marketing, I make a lot of mistakes. And so for those of you that may feel a little bit frustrated because you maybe try before and maybe you build some network, or maybe after all the hard work you didn't realize what we call the residual income. Don't be too hard on yourself. Most times it's not your fault. And so the vehicle you choose is very important. One of the things I've learned in this industry is set up some criteria, what you use to choose network marketing company. Back in the days, I would choose just because a company with a great product, an exotic product, and I got excited. Or maybe another company, with a great compensation plan, that the best thing since the slice of bread, and I jump, So if you've gone through those, trust me, I can relate to you because I went through that route too. And through my hard work, I've never failed to build organization with any company that I chose to join. But however, I was always disappointed at the end of the hard work, not only myself, but many people, something happened to the company. So my first criteria, and I hope this will help all of you, my first criteria when I choose a network marketing company is the first thing, I choose people. What I meant people, James, and all of you, is leadership, management. I choose people with experience, with background, preferably in successful experience in both network marketing arena and business arena, and preferably both in the field building aspect as well as network marketing corporate. And so to me, everything, you probably heard this statement, everything rises and falls on leadership. You can have the best comp plan, the most innovative product, but unless you choose a company with management, with the right intention, with the right vision, with the right pocket, deep pocket help in today's network marketing environment, and with a vision, with a game plan for the future, then everything you've done so far is going to be short-lived, because it's, in spite of your hard work, in spite of everything else, your longevity, your people's future with any network marketing company is only as long as a network marketing company stay in business.
Awesome. If you got some value out of that, drop a G in the comment section for some gold. Drop a G in the comment section. Okay, here's my next question for Steve Lee, and that is, you went through in the earlier days a lot of struggles. Why in 25 years, what has kept you driven to keep moving forward, and why have you never quit? Because I'm sure you had some challenges, some frustrations. Why did you never quit? What kept you going in network marketing?
What kept me going is I always have this burning desire to make a lot of money doing something fun. That's something that gave me freedom. At one point, if I choose not to do it, the income still continue. And if you ask yourself, find a business, find any job that can give you that for hard work over a period of time relatively short compared to the normal 40 years workforce, right? So what kept me excited and what kept me, kept me going when the going gets tough? And I can tell you right now, if you haven't gone through tough time yet, you will. If you haven't gone through tough time, that means you haven't made the big time yet in this industry. For you to make on your path to the top, you will go through a lot of challenges. You will go through a lot of ridicules. You will go through a lot of people coming and going. I can tell you, if you truly get what this industry can provide you, is time freedom and money freedom, and also doing something with purpose, because your income is in direct or indirect proportion to the number of people, number of lives that you can positively impact it. So again, it's what you believe and your your knowledge about what this network marketing industry can provide. And in fact, our President-elect Donald Trump, one of my heroes, okay, and he wrote a book co-authored with Robert Kiyosaki. In that book, it's called Why We Want to Be Rich. There's a whole chapter. We call it the business of the 21st century. And there's a reason. I'm not just talking about product, I'm not talking about comp plan, I'm talking about the lifestyle. The business model, that's the reason why it's attracting people from all walks of life, regardless of their background, their income, college degree, judges, attorney, stay-home mom, you name them. They all coming. Once you know what network marketing truly gives the kind of leverage that you can't get from any job or most of the business, and you pick the right company, you'll be well on your way.
Really quick, and Anthony, thank you, Anthony, for sharing the live video. Appreciate it, Anthony. For those, can you elaborate a little bit? Like, what's your definition of time freedom? What does that mean to you, time freedom?
Time freedom is get up anytime you want, go anywhere you want, whenever you want, without worrying about how you're going to pay the bills. And time freedom means you have a lot of choices. You have choices, to spend time with those who matter to you most, and to do things that what you're passionate about. There's a saying, if you work your passion, you never work a day in life. Because when you love what you do, doing what you love, that's freedom, my friend. That's dream come true. And to me, there's nothing else like what network marketing can provide you.
Awesome.
In that category.
If you like the idea of time freedom, drop a T and an F in the comment section for time freedom. Now, again, if you're just joining us, I'm sitting here with Steve Lee. He's a professional network marketer. He's been in the industry for 25 years and has been able to identify 3 grand slams and be a multiple 7-figure earner with 3 different companies. To do it once is amazing. Do it twice is phenomenal. Do it 3 times, man, you must have some a genie in the bottle, so to speak, because you've got an ability to identify those indicators. So again, here's another question, and this is a question from one of the viewers. For somebody that's just joining network marketing, how can they expose somebody to their company without them feeling like they're going to sell to their friends or their family? Because that's like a mental objection they have. Like, they don't want their friends or family to think that they're trying to sell to them. But they really have somebody in mind that they want to share their company or products with. What are some tips for you on the best way to expose and share your company with someone?
I really like the word you use, sharing. A lot of people have hesitation, have fear of rejection. I like to do because of what's going in here. Okay, I used to have fear. The phone back in the days, we don't have cell phone. Literally speaking, the phone used to feel like 1,000 pounds. Like, you just freaking out. Sometimes you finally have the courage to call people. At one time, I had the courage to call people. I was praying that they're not home answering the phone because I was just afraid what I'm going to say. So it's all here. It's all here, and it's not real. The first thing is realize network marketing, whatever company you choose to be with, hopefully it's a good company that meets some of those criteria that I just shared with you. You're sharing a blessing. So when you share a blessing, then you have no fear. Because when you share the blessing, just have the mental preparation. Some will get it, Some will receive it and thank you for it. Some won't receive it, won't get it, while some are very skeptical. It's all good. It's all good, right? So just when you share this, whatever that is you want to share with us, a product that can make a difference, or the business, or both, just know that there will be people say yes, there will be people say no. Be at peace, knowing that whichever feedback you get, it's not you, it's them, it's timing. Always recognize the timing has to be right for that person that you're sharing what you're about to share with. Okay, so always respect that, and always know that it's okay, and breathe. Just relax, breathe. You share something that is something potentially can change your life. So just go for it. Just do it.
Awesome. I like that. So sharing the blessing, because obviously your life has changed. My life has changed as a result of network marketing. And if somebody hadn't taken that risk and reached out to me based on their own fear or their own mental blocks, I may not be sitting here in front of you doing this live video interview with all of you. So it's sharing that blessing that it just might be the answer to someone's prayers, financially or just socially, whatever it may be, spiritually. It may be able to meet someone's needs on so many different levels. What are some of the benefits of owning a home-based business? Why network marketing? Because there might be some viewers that have never joined network marketing, have their own mixed ideas or thoughts about network marketing, or people that have been a part of it. So what are the benefits versus traditional brick and mortar type of businesses? Because obviously you have that type of income. If you wanted to, you could start a traditional type of business, and I'm sure you've been solicited on that type of stuff. But why network marketing versus traditional brick and mortar type of business?
Yeah, I actually looked into and actually done a few traditional businesses, from music coupon to different things. But one thing that really differentiate network marketing is, number one, your startup is very low. Okay, usually anywhere from $100, maybe at the most, maybe $1,000, maybe $2,000. Definitely not in the same realm of versus starting a traditional business. And for those of you already in business, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, it will cost you hundreds of thousands, some cost millions. And with the statistics shows that most business will fail within 3 years. That means all this money you spend, all the time and effort you put out, you are just betting on your own odds, betting on your own luck. And most time it's a bet against you. Hence, most traditional business people, those that really have, really have an open mind, when they look at the model of network marketing, when they look at the entry level, and also the fact unlimited income, if you're willing to work for it, if you're willing to persist and do what is required, and treat it, very important, treat it like a real business, because it is. Also, it's a business that at one point you can pass on very easily. Okay, you can will it, you can pass on. And it's also a business very different than traditional business. At one point, it can pay you residual income. That means income continues even after your work stops, which is very unlikely in most of the traditional business. For example, you open a restaurant, your door closed, does your register ring? No, your register closed too. So our business, you can be sleeping and playing, you can be drinking your Mai Tai on the beach of Waikiki here in the beautiful Hawaii. If you've done your part, and if you build it over time, not overnight, you can be doing that, and your cash register still ka-ching, 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 can be big time, if that's what you want.
Hey viewers, if you're getting some value out of this, do me a favor and drop a V in the comment section. Again, and if you're just joining us, again, I'm sitting here with a 3-time multiple 7-figure earner in the network marketing industry over the last 25 years, and we're dropping some gold on you, some free success tips. I'm gonna ask one last question, and then if any of the viewers, we'll see if we can do some Q&A, if I can catch the questions there. Can somebody have success building a network marketing business part-time?
Absolutely. And I'm really glad you bring up that that very important question. Most of the traditional business very tough to do it part time. In fact, most of the traditional business owner I know, they work beyond full time. Practically speaking, they work, they come home, they still work. Okay, our business in the network marketing industry is the only business, to my knowledge, that can give you at one point unlimited income potential, that give you leverage, residual income, but you can starting off part-time. In fact, most people that I know in this industry, I would say 80% plus, they have their own career, they have jobs, they have business. We have a lot of people coming in right now are coming from very successful background in their own career. They also saw the big picture, that's something they can't have in their own business. They saw it in network marketing. So initially they come in just like when you first came in, James, you came in part-time. The key is part-time doesn't mean sometime. It's part-time, you're doing the same work. The part-time work of a full-time work is the same, except full-time people do more.
That's exactly right. I did build my business part-time in the beginning and was able to actually replace my income and transition. So let's see, any of you viewers have any questions? I'll see if we can do do any of you have any questions for the multiple seven-figure earner Steve Lee right here? This is your chance to pick his brain and get some gold nuggets. Any questions? We'll see if we can read some of the questions coming up. Again, if you've just joined us, drop a 1 in the comment section. If you have a question for Steve Lee, go ahead and type it in. We'll see if the comments come up.
Well, Jim, while we waiting,
Yeah.
I'm really humble and honored again to be interviewed, and I want you folks to know that yes, I have been beyond blessed to have earned a lot of money, and I have been able to provide very well for my family. And I want to I want to do a quick shout out to my family, and I know my wife is watching. Without her in the background doing the harder work, taking care of our three children, I would not have been able to do what I'm doing. So it's really a teamwork. But I can tell you, the key in network marketing is not about your background, it's not about your color, it's not about anything. It's purely about your desire and also your willingness to do what it takes. I can tell you it is hard work. And James can, for many of you, that have really realized some sizable income, it is a lot of hard work. And you're gonna come across disappointment. You're gonna have setback, okay? The key thing is have always your eyes, focus on what is it you want. And have a game plan and work the game plan daily. Network marketing can be a part-time business, but it's also a daily business. Like any traditional business, you have to attend to it daily. It's what I call show up to work daily. Not just get 2 people, not just get 3 people and you're done. No. That's what the comp plan said, what you need to do to qualify. But for you to really go above and beyond, to earn the residual income, it requires daily showing up to work, doing something simple, and get out of your own way, folks. Get out of your own way and follow the system. I pray that the company, whatever you choose, has a system that you can just plug in and turnkey and show up to do the work and reach out to help your people. Help your people. It's really teamwork. It's not about you. It's really about teamwork.
So we've got a question from one of the viewers. I think we may have answered it briefly, but how to approach someone when talking to a friend or an acquaintance to get them to sit down with you. I guess obviously sit down with you to hear about so how can you invite a friend or an acquaintance to sit down with you to hear more about, I guess, sort of pre-qualify them or screen them, so to speak? How would you go about getting somebody to sit down with you and have a meeting?
Yeah, again, the first thing I like to do, again, we touched upon earlier, your mindset, you sharing a blessing. And secondly, I would like to suggest do not approach people like the older method of pitching people an MLM deal. Many of you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Those are old methods. It worked during the previous era. I can tell you what works in the modern day era It's basically, for example, if I'm talking to James, if James is on my list, James someone that I like, okay, I will call James. I say, James, listen, there's something special that I want to share with you, and I'm not sure this is for you or not, but you're my friend. I want you to take a good look at it. I am quite excited about it. When can I meet you for a cup of coffee? You don't pitch on another network marketing company. You do not pitch on another breakthrough product. Everybody claims that, okay? You don't pitch even MLM. You just say, James or so-and-so, I come across something, or I can come across something special. I thought of you, James. I'm not even sure this is for you or not, but I really want you to take a look at it. I would really appreciate you take a look at it. And if you can ask them for one-on-one, fine. But if you're talking to people not in your local area, you can say, would you be open for me to send you a quick link to take a look at a short video or whatever tool that your company has? And then I would really appreciate some feedback from you, Jay. Can you do that for me if I send it to you? Would you watch it if I send it to you? That's it. Relax and breathe. No pressure. It's all good. It's all good.
Man, that's some major golden nuggets, everybody. If you got some value out of that, drop a V in the comment section. Again, we're going to wrap it up here soon. I'm sitting here with Steve Lee, who's been able to be a multiple seven-figure earner with 3 different network marketing companies. And just to be able to sit with you, interview you, get this value, this content, and be able to share this with all of you is so awesome to be able to do this. And we're able to do this live on Facebook. This is amazing. So maybe one more question. We have time for one more question, and then we'll wrap it up if anybody has a question. Again, I have a lot of friends that are network marketers. It doesn't matter what your company is. There was some major value shared with all of you today. So feel free to share this video with people, because I believe that there's some valuable content in here that people can benefit from if they're looking at joining a network marketing company or they're in a network marketing company. The content we just shared, the insight that Steve just shared with you guys, valuable information. No other comments? Do you have any other closing words for the viewers, Steve?
Do it. Okay, if you're looking in network marketing company, study the industry. It is an industry, it's a game changer. Absolutely. If you believe it, you pick the right company, you're willing to do the work, like you're currently doing right now, work or business, you will have a vehicle that is absolutely life-changing. If you currently with a network marketing company you're happy with, or you're not really, where you are, do a little bit more diligence to see if you can plug back into the company's system, and you do have to show up to work. Okay, and I can tell you, over the years of 20 plus years, I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm here feeling very grateful, very blessed, because my success is definitely, I don't take credit for it, and many of you watching this are friends of mine, and James has been a friend of mine for many years, and I'm grateful for the people I've been partnering with, and I'm grateful for the people I met through the industry directly and indirectly. Okay, so it's really about you believing in something and share with the world, and share that with goodness in your heart. And when people say no, it's just no temporarily, it's not for now. But the key thing, like I shared at the beginning, folks, is find the right vehicle. Find the right vehicle, and find the right vehicle you can be passionate about, and find the right vehicle with great leadership, management, criteria number 1. Number 2, great product that is in trend, that is, ageless and timeless. That means even 20 years from now, people still want it, preferably not a faddish product. You can make money with faddish product, but you can't make true residual income. And of course, thirdly, you want to have a company with system and infrastructure where a grandma and grandpa can succeed, as well as 18 years old from no experience, or a stay-home mom. Anyone, any background can become successful. You gotta have a system, you gotta have the right infrastructure. So of course, timing is important, but timing is only important if the previous 3 criteria are met. And then the rest is show up daily, go to work. It's a business built over time, not overnight. You will have setback. That's part of, a way to the peak. You will have setback. When the going gets tough, keep going. Just believe in yourself. Focus on your why. Have a huge why followed by huge action. Have a huge dream, because your life is about to change forever.
I love that. A business is built over time, not overnight. Awesome, awesome. Guys, if you got some value, drop a V in the comment section. Please feel free to share this video, subscribe to my live channel, and we'll connect with you soon. Thanks for viewing in, everybody. Thank you, Steve. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Likewise, Steve.
And thanks all for watching. Happy holidays to you and your family.
Happy holidays, everybody. Talk to you soon.